Hello, good morning, and good afternoon, kids. How are you today? Good. Okay, clap your hands. One, two, and three. So, be- before we proceed to our topic, please get your workbook and textbook. Again, workbook and textbook. And please open your book, page number page number 15. Life cycle of animals. This is page 15. So the first is, so this is life cycles of animals. This is the life cycle. Life cycle. So the first is, some animals lay eggs. So when you say lay eggs, this is the egg, and egg. So these are the example of animals laying eggs. So the first animal is chicken. So chicken is laying eggs. And number 2 is frog. Frog is laying eggs. So the third is butterfly. So butterfly is laying eggs. So the fourth is ostrich is laying eggs. So this is our example of animals laying eggs. Number 2 is one. So these animals are giving birth to live young. These kinds of animals is giving birth to live young. So the first is dog. When they get pregnant and the mother and her puppies. So they are give birth. So the next is cat. The cat is give birth to live young. And the third is cow. Cow is animals give birth to live young. And the fourth is sheep is animals give birth to live young. Means this is not egg. They give birth like the same. Again, dog, cat, cow, and sheep. That are the example of animals give birth to live young. The next is animals look like their parents. The same. They are the same. The same. Look like to their parents. So the example is dog. They are look like. Cat. There are look like. Panda. There are look like. And cheetah is look like. And elephant, there are look like. So these are the example of look like their parents. And the next is animals do not look like. Do not look like their parents. So these are the example of animals do not look like. Number one is butterfly. They are not look like because this is egg. This is butterfly. So the next is mosquito. Mosquito is do not look like because mosquito laying egg. The next is frog. Frog is do not look like because frog is laying egg. The next is bee. The bee is do not look like. So these are example of animals do not look like their parents. Next. So this is life cycles of animals. So when you say life cycle is one, is one, is one. Life cycle. So the first is life cycle of a chicken. So always remember, number one is egg. So this is number one. One. So this is number one. Start always in the egg. So number one is egg. Number one. Number two is embryo. This is number two. And after embryo is hatchling. Then after hatchling is chick. Then after chick is adult. Adult chicken. So when the adult chicken is pregnant, then she has again egg. Number one, embryo, hatchling, chicks, and adults. But adult chicken. So the next life cycle is life cycle of a butterfly. Butterfly. So the first is eggs again. Egg number one. This is number one. So number one is egg. Number two is larva. And number three is pupa. And number four is adult butterfly. Then when adult butterfly is pregnant, then again she has become an egg. Number two, larva. Number three is pupa. And number four is adult butterfly. So that is a life cycle of a butterfly. So the next is life cycle of a frog. So again, the first is number one is egg. Always number one is egg. So again, egg number one. Then after eggs is tadpole. Then after tadpole is tadpole with legs. Legs. Then after tadpole of leg is froglet. And after froglet is adult frog. Then when the adult frog is pregnant, then she has an egg. Then after that, tadpole. Then tadpole with legs, froglet, and again adult frog. That is a cycle of a frog. The next is life cycle of a cat. So when the cat is pregnant, then she has a kitten. Then after kitten, the kitten grow, then become cat. Then cat become pregnant. She has a kitten. That is a life cycle of a cat. Next is life cycle of a mosquito. Mosquito. So mosquito is again, the first is mosquito is, and life cycle of mosquito is, first is egg. This is number 1. 2, larva. Then after larva is pupa. Then after pupa is adult mosquito. Adult mosquito. Then when the adult mosquito is pregnant, then she has an egg. Then number 1, number 2, larva. Number 3, pupa. And number 4, adult mosquito. That is a life cycle of a mosquito. So, I hope you understand our topic for today. So, we will proceed to page number 18. Please open your book, page 18. So, number the stage below to show how these animals grow. Name it stages of growth. So, which is number 1? Which is number 2? Which is number 3? Number 4. Because we have already answered number 3. So, you need to work which is number 1, which is number 2, which is number 3. You need to write numbers and write the name. The next, this is number 1, then X, which is number 2, which is number 3, and which is number 4. Write the number and write the names. The next is workbook page number 19. So you need to group these animals. Animals with young looks like. So again, this is example of looks like. This animal looks like their parents. This is example of looks like. Looks like. So you need to hear is looks like. So these animals write the looks like. And this one is do animals with young that do not looks like. So this is do not looks like is this is the example of do not looks like. And this is example of animals do not looks like. This one, butterfly, mosquito, frogs, and bee. The next is so animals looks like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like we have 6. Do not looks like we have 3 only. So again, 6, this one is 3. This one, 6. And do not looks like is only 3. So the next is bright, thick, and rose here. And the next is name the state of life cycle of a frog. And write the name here. And the last is this one, underline. So I hope you understand